Hey guys, Peter Valmet here. As you can see, I was actually playing. This is recorded afterwards. I was playing the crew beta. This was beta number 2. As you can see, something is wrong with the cutscenes. I'll get into detail on that more. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna just talk my thoughts about this game, what I think about it, what I think about the publisher, the developer, and everything else. I had a nice crash there. Look at that. The car even disappeared. Oh, there it is. Yeah, the beta launch was available for a week, and I got my beta invite. I believe I just signed up for it, and on my YouTube account email address I got a beta invite, and got it was actually quite nice. I got 3 beta keys from my friends as well, even though I couldn't convince any of my friends to actually play it because they didn't want to bother with Uplay, which I can understand. So yeah, it's a racing game. Of course, the first thought is gonna be, does it race any good? Short answer is no, it does not. Long answer is no, it still doesn't. But it's really difficult because I grew up playing Need for Speed Underground, Need for Speed Underground 2, Need for Speed Most Wanted, and well, even on the PlayStation 1, Hot Pursuit. That one was a great game as well. What you had there is that cars really stick to the road, as in like you're driving in jelly, and I had the same feeling in this game. But I mean, that was the early 2000s and even the 90s. I could live with it then, but the cars, they don't really have a feeling of handling on them, and I think we should do better in 2014. So yeah, but I'm a sucker for exploration, and this game is all about exploration. Well, of course, Ubisoft being, they got the radio towers. Of course they got the radio towers, every Ubisoft game has that, but yeah, so I like the exploration because the map is also ridiculously huge. You get the entire United States, and you can just drive from New York to Washington D.C. Wait, that's really close, isn't it? I mean Los Angeles. So yeah, you could theoretically do that, and I tried to do it at one point, but I just gave up. I went to the nearest airfield and took a plane right there because it was taking forever. And also I was in a hurry because the beta was about to end, so there's that. And as you can see, I'm now driving off-road. Well, I was driving off-road before I crashed into a tree. Every car in the game can be customized for a different perk. So you got the street spec, that's just a normal car driving on the road. Drifting stuff as well a bit. This is an off-road spec. I couldn't get into the other specs because, well, just simply weren't unlocked. I believe one is just for direct races and stuff like that. I'm not quite sure. There might be one for all-out off-road. This one has kind of a mix between road and off-road, so it's a kind of great mix. This is a Porsche. You don't really see that going off-road. As you can see, Ubisoft did a good job on well, making you able to do it, and it's quite cool. I bought a Ford. I'm bad with cars. I'm not really a car sucker. A Ford. The one the Gimgana boy drives. Not the Fiesta, but the other one. At least Ford Focus, maybe. Yeah, Focus. Let's go with that. I bought a Ford Focus, and I went off road with it, and at the end of the video I got some multiplayer action going. I finally got that to work. The issue with this game is that the crew is, well, you're part of a crew, but I more had the feeling of the loner, because I was playing all alone and I couldn't join other people. It just glitched out for me completely, which was kind of disappointing because I want to do races, but when I was in a lobby with people in it, nobody really accepted it. And also look at the car fix, it's ridiculous. Like, no damage. Okay, well, maybe a head-on, but it's a bit weird. Hit detection. But yeah, it's a beta, so maybe they'll fix that. But, well, anything to go by, betas really don't get fixed anymore after they launch, but let's hope. So yeah, the multiplayer was a mess for me. I couldn't get into it, at least only on the end when then you unlock the PvP zones. That was kind of cool. As you can see here, I was a drag race. This is one of the final races in Detroit. Which brings me on to the character. The guy speaking to you is really a stereotype, and it's really stupid. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get some ink. Yeah, oh, nice race, man. And you just kept talking like that, and I hate that. I really don't like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna fast progress what I see here. This is one of the many challenges you could do just by free roaming, which is kind of cool. You can unlock car parts, as you can see here. Just put them on your car, makes it a bit go a bit faster. And as you can see, they have a lot of different terrain types, and here I'm driving on an airfield, which is kind of cool. I really like the ideas they're bringing onto the table. I just hope they're a bit executed better. Let's hope they do that in the main launch. Not really a sucker for racing games, but this actually has some problems to it. I mean, the crew sounds good. If they could actually bring the crew element into that. I had trouble making out the functionality in this game. Even though I really hate tutorials in game, I actually needed a tutorial for that, and it just wasn't there. So yeah, the main selling point of this game already got ripped out the first couple of seconds. Next up is the PC port quality. As you can see, the cutscene is really weird here. That's because I hacked, or cheated, or whatever you want to say. I modified my game files. The XML file, just text edited. Kill a mosquito there. Text edited my game files to make it run at 60 FPS, but it breaks the animations. As you can see, it's really, really bad here. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing. But the normal game worked, except the cutscenes. So performance was kind of great. I turned everything on ultra right here, except MSAA, because it's really hard on your system. I just couldn't bring myself to bear with that. And I ran at 55 to 60 FPS even while recording, which is not bad. The previous beta I ran a lot worse. I sometimes had trouble keeping to 30 FPS because I didn't unlock my game there, as you can see in my previous video. Yeah, that was actually a cool run, because I had to try to keep up with the gates, but they were really difficult to actually keep up with. You can see the check here, and I kept running out of time even from the start, so I had to use my nitro really carefully. It was a very fast car, and it was kind of like NASCAR driving, just driving in circles, but it was quite difficult to actually keep control of your car and keep hitting the checkpoint, because one mistake and you're out. I believe this was the final mission of the game, if I memory serves me right. So yeah, it's kind of cool. In a second, there's gonna be some other cars chasing you off the road, and yeah, here you go. Broken animation for the win. Yeah, that was a really bad example of the cutscene. I'll just let the cutscene speak for itself. Look at the car chasing you. It's so bad. So yeah, I really hope they fix it. I mean, 30 FPS in a racing game in 2014 is unacceptable. I can't believe they're actually putting this out on a PS4 and Xbox One like this. It's a disgrace. You shouldn't play a game at 30 FPS at all, especially racing games and FPS. So, don't know what they're thinking with that. And here you had to get away from the cops, but there weren't actually cops. They were undercover. Because the story is, you play an undercover cop to help out your lost brother. Well, he's killed, actually. Your murdered brother against a crooked FBI cop. And the story just goes from there. That's like the start of the first 5 minutes. Yeah. Not really great story. Could be a lot better. Very stereotyping again. It reminds me a lot of Need for Speed Most Wanted. You were an undercover cop there as well, and they ripped it off a bit. But hey, so yeah, Revenge, not a Ubisoft favorite. Almost every Assassin's Creed title is based on that as well. So there's that. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but I mean the main thing is just driving around with the crewmates, and I couldn't do any of that because I had no friends. They put it that way. So yeah. In a second I will show a bit of multiplayer and here are my closing thoughts, because the multiplayer aspect when it worked was actually really great, but one guy just had a very, very fast car compared to mine, and he just kept outrunning everybody on the track, so that wasn't a lot of fun, but hey. Also here you see another animation glitch. I just fly up to 300 meters, it's ridiculous. Actually got a challenge for this as well. I think it's coming up in a couple of seconds. Yeah, that's kind of ridiculous. Oh, look, a windmill. Holland. Fuck yeah. Yeah, here it is. So this is a street pack car, and it's just tall ass. Oh, off-road. There we go. Whoop! Boom, there we go. So yeah, that was that. This should be the multiplayer aspect. You can see a guy driving next to me. This is the only guy that accepted my invite into a lobby. Well, I believe I accepted his invite even. So yeah, we're driving a bit. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it was a story mission and there's a guy driving next to you. That's it. You can both ram the guy. So yeah, here we go. This is my off-road vehicle. And there was actually a multiplayer lobby as well. So this is a kind of a long race. I won't talk about this too much. Probably leave it here, but just my final closing thoughts is I'm not gonna buy this title. I'm not yet convinced. I won't pre-order it. I normally never pre-order anyways, so yeah, I don't know. I like the exploring part, I like the multiplayer, but I hate the driving, and in the end I think a driving game should be about driving first and foremost. Also, my car was damaged before I even started. Only PTV can put it up. But yeah, that guy actually forgot to press in his gas pedal, so there's that. As you can see, I modified my dashboard and make it very ugly baby poop brown, just to see how it looked like. You can actually see the main exhaust coming up from my window, which is actually pretty cool. I like the customization as well, but I want my driving game to be about driving again. Maybe that's too much to ask, but yeah. Also, I don't like the way Ubisoft has been treating their PC audience for the last couple of years, months, however you want to put it, and I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about Ubisoft states. I'll probably wait until it's released. Wait for the reviews, especially user reviews. I mean, user reviews are one of the most important things a PC gamer could wish for, because most journalists, if I dare to speak out to them like that, don't really well, they don't really benchmark. They got 780 Ti's in SLI and just go with it, and it probably will run at 60 FPS at one point. So I don't really care. I want to see how other people's game are performing, of course, which is the most important thing. Also, I got an AMD graphic card, so I want to see how that goes. As you can see, the guy ahead had a way faster car than me at this point. That guy actually tried to ram me off the road. Kind of a dick move. I hope you can turn it off, like you go through other cars. Yeah, he reset it here. It was cool. I really like this aspect because the AI in this game, as in every driving game, is really not good. It's really easy to beat them. And playing against players actually was a lot of fun. We had some lag issues at some point, but yeah, if it works, it worked great. I just wish Ubisoft titles would work on release and keep working and actually be great PC ports. And I missed a checkpoint here. Fucking sucked there. So yeah, here the guy was already 10 seconds ahead. That guy was a great driver. Gotta own to. So yeah, Ivory Tower did a good job. I just hope they show the PC side a bit more love, and it might turn out great. Maybe not. Let's wait and see. I think that's the best point. Best thing PC gamers could do at this point. Also, the classic music was fucking hilarious. I turned the radio on here. It was playing a lot of copyright music, but classic music usually is not copyrighted. So, well, it is, but they don't really sue you for it and take DMCA takedown notices. So I hope that won't happen in this video. Otherwise, I will be pissed. So yeah. If there's not a beta, I'll be sure to make a video about that. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked it, please give it a like. I want to say dislike. If you like it, please give it dislike. If you liked it, please just... God damn it. Words is difficult. England is hard. So yeah, if you liked it, give it a like. If you disliked it, give it a dislike. And tell me why in the comment section. And yeah. I want to know what you guys feel about this title. I got a very mixed review. I think that's the best thing I could say about this game right now. Very mixed feelings. Also, my car started regenerating its rear windscreen, which is kind of amazing. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode if I make any. Don't know if there's gonna be another beta, but see how they improve on this. Come on, Ivory Tower. I got a bit of faith in you, even though I don't even know what games you used to make before this. I don't think they made any game. So yeah, there's that.